I see you. Hi! It looks like I have horns. Say hello. Hello. Hi. Okay. So, I'm doing a first day of school vlog, which it's not the first day of school, but that's okay.
You're so awkward.
Because I just didn't get to it. You're gonna make me fall off. My setup is different, obviously, because I'm in her room. I'm at the friend's house, and I'm standing on this ottoman talking. But anywho, so I am going into the 8th grade, or I went into it, but
you're in it right now.
Ooh, yeah, I'm in it right now, and so what I wore is, I didn't do it after the day because obviously, but I wore a cropped Hollister top, and it was like white, and then like right here is like 3/4 length sleeves, which are navy blue, and then I wore some capris, and they had rips in them, obviously. Well, not on purpose, because I don't just go like rip my jeans. And then I wore this braided belt from Target, and my Sanuk flip-flops, and my hair straight.
This annoys me.
I know, it always happens in my room too. Yeah, so first day of school. So, okay, I woke up at like 5:45 because the night before school I always have the same dream that I forget my backpack on the first day. Yeah, and I texted her and I'm like, meet me at my locker, because you know, it was like the first day, and the little Sevies, well, they're called 7th graders, but we call them Sevies, and she ended up not meeting me at my locker. And this hair is bugging me. It's, but, yeah, so I went to Connections first, and if you don't know, Connections is like a home base where you get like announcements and work on homework at the end of the day, or at the beginning of the day if you have a brain toot, and you get all those important papers they have to sign that are a pain in the tuchus. But yeah, so Connections, like, okay. So after that, I went to math, and we have 4 core classes, which like our school, like our grades are divided up into teams. So there's 3 teams, and I'm on a team. It means
Bear family.
Bear family,
like
and like Latin and Greek, but. Yeah, if you want to do the Google Translate, go ahead. You can see what my team name is called.
I'll do it.
Okay, she's going to do it. But, and then I went to math, and then into, what number is math? 216? Yeah. 16. And then after math, I went to art, which I hate art. I don't see why we have to have it. I'm not offending all those art peeps. But, yeah, and then I went to social studies, which basically in every single class, they're like, these are the rules. And
it's in Latin.
It's in Latin. Okay, and we get all the rules, and we get papers to sign, even though, like, I don't know, we have, like, this, like, we stay with the same teachers through 7th and 8th grade. Like, most middle schools have 6th, 7th, and 8th, but we only have 7th and 8th.
Because we're cool.
Yeah, we are cool. Then, after that, I had band, and I'm in the symphonic band. So basically there's 2 bands. There's a symphonic and a concert band. The concert band is what we symphonic bands call the bad band, and then the symphonic band's a good band, but you're not supposed to call it that because it's rude and offensive.
Just like me, there's North Star singers and Silvertip singers, and Silvertip is good singers, and I'm in Silvertip.
What can you say? She's just tippy. Yeah, and then, oh yeah, I play the flute, and this is my last year playing it, because where I go, if you go into high school and you play an instrument, you're just basically a freak, like a weirdo, crazy loon. Drug dealers. What? Oh yeah, I do want to try out for Joel Team, which is like, the dance team. Yeah. But I want to do my splits. I'm working on my splits. And
you want to work on them right now?
Stuff. Yeah, I'll work on this video actually. And so I can dance at the football games. And yeah, I'll be a freshman next year, obviously. Okay, then after bands, I went to 6th period, which is English, and I hate that teacher. I've never liked her. She's really mean.
Tell her some stories.
Okay, so one time last year, so I said we had like the same teachers like for 7th and 8th grade, and I had this hand sanitizer, like those pocket bats from Bath and Body Works, and like this, Tangelo. But except I think mine was peach Bellini
or something.
Oh, I think it was cupcake or frosting or peach Bellini, something like that. Whatever, it does not matter. Not relevant. But I'm just gonna say Miss B. I'm like, smell my hand, and she's like, did you fart on your hand? Because my kids fart on their hands, and then they make me smell them. I'm like, no, it's hand sanitizer. And she's like, oh, well, my kids do that. And her daughter's in the 7th grade now, so I've always just wanted to go up to her and be like, do you fart on your hand and make your mom smell it? Okay, anywho, after English, I had lunch. Finally!
Yeah.
So basically we have lunch with 2 different teams. Like, one team,
It's tag.
tag,
Team.
will go outside first. No, we'll go outside first while they eat, and then when they're done eating, they go outside and we come in and eat. And we have 2 different sections to the lunchroom, so yeah. And it was good. I didn't even know what was in my lunch, but I got in a lunch box, and it looks like there's Japanese cherry blossoms on them, but it was by the brand like Bio, you know those ones? And it was like this is like the most beautiful color I've ever seen. It's like peachy, corally color. It was really pretty on the inside, and it's purple with like Japanese cherry blossoms. What was after lunch? Oh, yeah. Okay, so on odd days,
You're
which
gonna have gym or
yeah, or opposite. So
or French.
Oh yeah, French. So what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so the first day like I went to school was the 29th, so it was an odd day, and like during 8th period, on odd days I'll have office day during first semester, and then
I thought we had gym on odd days.
No.
Oh.
I'll have office aid on first semester on odd days, but then second semester I go to French, so it's kind of weird. But then even days, all year, I'll have gym 8th period. But if you don't know what office aid was, it's basically like you just sit in the office and you can do your homework. It like replaces a study hall. So I don't have a study hall, but you can work on your work in there and just like basically run past somebody if like you need to call your mommy or like your parents waiting for you at the office or something. And I keep twisting my hair.
Then you have 9th period.
Yeah, then I have 9th period, which is science. Ooh, science.
And that's when the class you had with the new girl from Japan.
Oh yeah, there's this new girl and she's from Japan. And
Except for she's not like Asian.
yeah, she's not Japanese. Like, I'm not being racist.
She's
but
part of the military.
yeah, she's part of the military. So she went to Japan, which is cool. I stole her word.
Cool.
But yeah, and I thought it was really funny. My friend with an odd name, it is actually not a unique name, but I was in her locker and she had like pens and pencils. Like literally, like you know those like things that you put in your locker and stuff. They were filled.
Your like pens and pencils.
Yeah, that's why she had pens and pencils in there. There was like 50 pencils and like 25 of black pens, 25 blue pens, and like all these dividers. I'm like, why do you have that many? She's like, well, because I run out like really easily, and I don't know. You guys might not think it's funny, but I thought it was hilarious. Okay. So.
Is that it? We
Yeah.
haven't explained your connections.
Oh yeah. After 9th period science, I basically go to Connections, which is in the science room, so I don't really have to move anywhere except for, you know, Fridays we have SSR during Connections and Kindness Counts some days. But yeah, so that's it, really. Then I went home, got some papers signed. Yeah. Maybe, just maybe, if I can find all my outfits I wore, maybe I'll do a first week of school outfit of the week. If I can find what I wore. Oh yeah, and then like
goodbye to our devil horns.
what?
It looks like you have horns.
It does look like I have horns. Okay. Oh yeah. If you're wondering what that was, it is love on my wrist from Suicide Awareness Day, which was yesterday, and today's 9/11. But okay. So Connections, we watched a video about 9/11 and stuff, and this girl like videotaped it from her apartment and all that stuff. But I'm not trying to be like mean or anything. We just all thought it was kind of funny. Like, I know this is like a serious topic and stuff, but this lady in the video, she was like, oh my God, where are the people gonna run? She's like, they're all running, where are they gonna go? And she's like crying while she's like sobbing and yelling. It was so funny. She thinks that's funny. But yeah, oh yeah, and my friend, she has my English teacher for Connections, and she was like telling all them, she's like, at any second, like North or South Korea or like Afghanistan or Iraq or something, she just off her phone, could bomb you guys and you guys could die at any second. And we're like, oh, okay. That's really weird, but yeah, so that's all I have to say. She's trying to get up here.
Okay, well. Yeah.
Bye.
Say goodbye to her devil horns and her bunny ear.